Hi, Ben. My name is Tammy. I'm a liberal.
Well, thanks for coming.
Pronouns she, her. I know that might give you trouble.
It doesn't. I can speak English.
Thank you. So...
Trust and believe it doesn't give any of us trouble. We just know how to separate fantasy from reality. It's something that you guys can't seem to do.
Who do you think is going to win?
Hoping for Kamala, but we'll see.
What's your favorite policy of Kamala's?
I have no idea.
Just one policy then.
Okay. Well, I think just that I'm trying to think. Well, she really is for everybody, so yeah, we love that.
We love that. She's for everybody. Thanks so much.
Yup, these people vote.
How did you know you were a furry?
Honestly, I was in high school. I saw people wearing it. I thought it was cool. That's also probably around the same time I realized I was retarded.
The first honest furry I've seen yet.
My best friend thinks she's only good enough for one-night stands. She's convinced she's only lovable under cold navy blue sheets. She lives for the weekends and has a smile that makes heads turn. Her biggest fear is letting people in.
Obviously not. She let a lot of guys.
Day 217 of screen maxing my toddler. We ease him into the day with a single screen during breakfast. Then we go to our local screen store where we check if they have any new screens for us. And this is his main station where he can get upwards of 72 hours of screen time in a day. And then when we're winding down for bed, I'll put on something less stimulating like a podcast or a soothing blue light.
The amount of things that people will do to make videos so that they can post online to showcase other people. And if it is the case that this father actually does this in real life, in real time, I feel sorry for this kid in years to come.
I am not saying that to say that trans women aren't women. I am just saying that those pussies that they got, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not pussy, but that's like beyond pussy or impossible pussy. You know what I mean? It tastes like pussy, but that's not quite what it is it? It's not blood, that's beet juice.
Of course, you always have to have the one or two people who can't take a joke, and it seems to be the case in today's world. A lot of people can't take jokes anymore. Everything is offensive to them. You could say that 1 + 1 = 2, and there'll be someone somewhere out there that will say that you're not inclusive of the other numbers.
Are you voting for Trump?
Yep.
White supremacist.
How? How can you say that?
How can I say if you vote for Donald Trump, you're a white supremacist?
How?
How? Because you support that man in office.
That's not an argument. I'm gonna need proof that makes me a white supremacist. You're gonna have to break down the argument.
It's not my job to say that.
You just accused me of being a white supremacist. You should be able to back that up.
Are you voting for Donald Trump?
I sure am.
That's my proof.
Are you voting for Joe Biden?
Yes, I am.
Then you're a pedophile.
No.
Yes, you are.
A pedophile.
You're a pedophile.
How?
You like to sniff kids.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You are stupid.
All bodies are valid in 2024. I was in Animal Kingdom and I could not believe my eyes. People were shocked when they saw me and I don't understand why. It's so sad that kids learn this behavior from their parents. I was just trying to have fun with my friends, but the looks we got were so rude. Anyways, we went to the safari to watch different animals and I realized something. Animals don't judge people. Who would have thought? They are pure souls and they don't care about how you look or what you're wearing. They just just exist, just like me. After resting a little bit, we went to see the gorillas. I swear he was looking at me. I think I made a new friend. What was he thinking? Overall, I think it was a great experience thanks to the animals. I'm just existing and trying to live the moment. Are you team animals or team humans?
That is not your body, but I can tell you right now that you are in the right place, and that is Animal Kingdom, because you are an animal. Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
Here's how to fly with an extra seat for free with Southwest's customer of size policy. First option is to purchase an additional seat ahead of time and call after the flight to get it refunded. You'll do this by purchasing an additional ticket that's almost identical to the first one, but you add XS in the middle name to denote it's an extra seat. You could also call customer service to have them book the tickets for you. The second option is to ask a customer service agent for an additional seat once you're at your departure gate. You'll run the risk of the flight being full for this one, but it won't cost you anything out of pocket. Happy and comfortable flying.
The fact that you go through all of these efforts to get a free seat while all of us normal people have to pay extra to put extra luggage on the flight is absolutely amazing. You spend your time finding hacks for this nonsense while you should be spending time on a treadmill. But hey, I do not judge though.
Now, I got evangelized yesterday, or at least they tried to evangelize me. And I was like, well, I am a pastor.
Salam everyone. I just gotta ask, who's cosplaying? See, cosplaying is when you dress up as something that you aren't or someone you aren't. I am a Muslim woman. I wear what a Muslim woman wears. I dress like that. So, who's cosplaying here? I think you need to learn the words that you're trying to use because they ain't working for you.
What in the blue hell is going on?
So anti-Italy that if I was given an all expenses paid trip to the Amalfi Coast, Rome, wherever, I'm not going. Like I said in that video, thank you for the Renaissance, thank you for Nutella, Gucci, Prada, the other brands I can't afford. Let me tell you one thing, give me all that, toss the rest of the country in the ocean. I spent 3 months in Italy in 2013 and then I went back in 2018 for a short while. And let me tell you, even after growing up in the southern United States, I have never experienced the overt disrespect and racism that I experienced in Italy. I'm talking assault. I'm talking people avoiding me in the street. I'm talking people acting like I was there to rob them because I'm asking for directions. Stares of disgust, all out rudeness, just microaggressions worse than I have experienced.
I'm sure all of the Italians are so sad that you're not going to be going to Italy. They're so distraught. Instead of all of this complaining and crying about how people don't like you, why don't you go where you're liked?
Literally, I'm seeing so many white people right now going on like organizer retreats and posting about their joy and how awesome it was. Honestly, I want to see more of y'all like sitting your ass at home and giving your money to black and brown people so they can do that shit. I want to see more of y'all like sitting your ass at home and giving your money to black and brown people so they can.
If you are given money to do anything, we all know you will just continue to engage in your stupidity. So money is not the problem here.
Hi. I want to know how you can vote.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Shameful.
Are you the one that walks by here and always screaming at people?
No, I haven't walked by recently.
Okay, because a lot of people walk by and scream.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You are voting for the devil. Don't you know that?
No.
Why are you voting for him?
Because I believe he is the moral candidate.
Oh my God. You for that one.
That's
moral?
exactly right. That's how your side acts.
Oh my God.
That's
He's
how
the
you
most
guys...
immoral person around.
In your opinion, that's
Oh,
okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. God
everybody's opposed to you.
God bless you.
There are Karens everywhere.
You're alright, you just sit on the bench over
Oh, it's not alright.
But like, you're on my live stream, everyone can see you.
Well, move. You move then.
Hi guys, so I've just been for my morning run, so I just ran 5k today. I've been eating healthy, staying hydrated, but it's a bit hard when it's cold these mornings, but... Excuse me, I'm just filming. Are you alright? Where's that another part then? So you're just in the shot, that's all, and I'm just filming, I'm just talking to my followers, and you're in the shot. I'm just asking you politely if you'd mind a bench right over there.
Right, this is a bench that I sit on every day. So,
Yeah, but-
there's plenty of room in this park, in the loft.
There is, but I'm just asking
all you've got to
nicely
do is just
if-
ask us to move the camera around then.
Well, I can't move it because it's on the tripod.
Come on, I'm just waiting for the phone call.
It's kind of ruining it though, a bit, isn't it?
What, do you mean my face is ruining your
They're wanting
shot?
to see me in the shot, not you in the shot.
Behave yourself.
Well, they're not wanting to see you sat on a bench.
Well, move
on
then.
your phone. Well, that's I'm asking you to.
Well, I don't want to
You don't
move.
mind moving. Obviously you do mind, but there is a bench literally over there.
Why don't you go film on that bench then?
Because I'm already filming here. I was here
Yeah,
before
right.
you were.
This social media generation are absolutely hilarious. The fact that you can just take your camera and move to somewhere else is funny to me. Or maybe I might be wrong and the man should have just moved to another seat, but you guys in the comment section can let me know.
What I eat in a day as a gorgeous plus-size girly. Today was a very busy day. I made sure to start off with a coffee to keep me going throughout the day, but this ended up being 1 out of 3 coffees. Yes, I said 3. We just happened to be at events that had special coffees that I wanted to try. So I did. But this was my first coffee and it was a pumpkin coffee. The plan for today was only to go to Destination Stars Hollow, which was an hour and a half away. But we made a pit stop and we ended up going to something called Cows and Coffee. My son has never been around farm animals, so this was a perfect time for us to go. It was adorable there. I got an iced coffee where you can add your own creamer to it. I will say they need more creamer options. Then I got a chocolate chip muffin that was recommended and it was amazing. Then we made it to Destination Stars Hollow. We ended up eating at the Hungry Diner. And first I started off with a water. Then I ordered the Stay Basic coffee, which is a pumpkin coffee. Then I ordered a Southwest burger with fries, which was just as good, and I saved the fries for my son. Then I got home and drank some more water. Then I had some Reese's Minis, as well as a Diet Pepsi, and then some chips and salsa.
In 10 to 20 years, you won't be able to make these videos anymore, so I guess you should enjoy your time while you can. And I'm not saying anything, I'm just speaking. I've said it before and I'll say it again. They're not brainwashing your kids.
Members of the board, my name is Craig Schubert. I'm the mayor of this city. It has come to my attention that your educators are distributing essentially what is child pornography in the classroom. I've spoken to a judge this evening. She's already confirmed that. So I'm going to give you a simple choice. You either choose to resign from this Board of Education or you will be charged. Thank you.
Absolutely nothing wrong with politely asking somebody how many sets they have left, if they're using a machine or if they're using a bench, just like this man did. You were in between sets, or you had stepped away, or you were setting your phone up to take a video and he wanted to use the bench to do a press over on Smith machine. He didn't deserve your attitude, your sarcasm to be made an example out of, and he definitely didn't deserve you putting words in his mouth as if he called you an effing B, which he didn't. The gym is a shared space. You have to respect others. Even if this is a joke, it's not okay to do so at others' expense for likes on social media. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Women doing what they do best, and that's dodging accountability.
I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man, man. And I'm man enough.
I'm man enough to enjoy a barrel-proof bourbon.
Neat. Man enough to cook my steak rare. Man enough to deadlift 500, then braid the out of my daughter's hair.
You think I'm afraid to rebuild a carburetor? I eat carburetors for breakfast.
I ain't afraid of bears. That's what bear hugs are for.
I'll tell you another thing I sure as shit am not afraid of. Women.
I'm not afraid of women.
I'm not afraid of women. They want to control their bodies? I say go for it.
They want to use IVF to start a family? I'm not afraid of families.
They want to be childless cat ladies? Have all the cats you want.
Woman wants to be president?
Well, I hope she has the guts to look me right in the eye and accept my full-throated endorsement.
Because I'm man enough to support women.
Man enough to know what kind of donuts I like. Man enough to admit I'm lost, even when I refuse to ask for directions.
Man enough to not ban young women from reading Little Women.
Or one of those pants books that the sisters like.
I'm man enough to raw dog a flight. It sucked. Not worth it.
I'm man enough to be emotional in front of my wife.
In front of my kids.
In front of my horse.
I'm man enough to tell you that I cry at Love Actually.
Good Will Hunting.
West Side Story. That and Predator.
And I'm sick of so-called men domineering, belittling, and controlling women just so they can feel more powerful.
That's not how my mama raised me.
I love women.
I love women who support their families.
Women who decide not to have families.
Women who take charge.
And I'm man enough to help them win.
I can guarantee you there was no testosterone found in that video.